If you happen to be new to Rouge Bunny Rouge or to have little experience with the brand, I'd highly recommend checking out our sheer lipsticks titled Succulence of Dew. What I really like about these is that they give you a lot of moisture, they give you a little bit of a glossy shine, but they also provide a hint of color. The first color I love is Murmurings, and this is a very beautiful sort of berry shade with a hint of red to it. This gives you a very classy, very wearable red lip that doesn't look too cherry or too bright. It's a much more subdued red. With that said, it's great for an evening out or when you just want to feel a little bit more done up. We then have Fluttering Sighs. Fluttering Sighs would be the one I'd recommend to most women if you're unsure of which shade to purchase from this lineup. It is a gorgeous nude peach with a hint of coral to it. So it gives you a nude lip without deadening the face, without making you look washed out. It gives you just a little shine, a tiny bit of shimmer, and a beautiful peachy glow that looks wonderful in the summer or in the winter to enliven the skin. It's really a great shade. And this one also has a lot of slip to it on the lips, so it gives them a lot of a nice moisturized feeling. Tongue Tickles is the next shade in the lineup, and this is beautiful. This is like a step up from Fluttering Sighs. It has more pink to it. It's just a hair brighter and more vibrant, so this is cool if you really want to have a fun lip that doesn't feel too dramatic and that you don't need to worry about throughout the night. Oftentimes with a heavy opaque lipstick, you need to worry about whether it looks properly filled in, whether it's fading or slipping all over your face. With these, since they're sheer, you can just throw them on right from the tube without a mirror and be confident that it's going to look the way it's supposed to look and look beautiful. This shade though, like I said, beautiful, brighter mid-tone corally pink, really brightens up the complexion. This looks great on fair or dark skin tones. One of my favorites we have is Dissolved in Dreams. Now this, unlike Murmurings, it is still in the red family, but it has much more of that pinky coral tone to it. So it's sort of like a watermelon shade. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's juicy looking, and it gives you the effect of having just eaten a cherry popsicle. This one is lovely. I adore this with just a little bit of black liner and this, and that's it. It's gorgeous. The last shade we have is the deepest one in our Succulence of Dew sheer lipstick lineup, and it is Dark Juices. Dark Juices, while looking very intimidating in the tube, actually translates to a really nice berry on the lips with a hint of brown. This is the most subdued out of all the shades in terms of maturity, and it will definitely be a lot of women's everyday sort of going to work lipstick. You just throw it on, it makes you feel a little bit classier, a little bit more put together, and it just gives that hint of a purpley tinge, which looks beautiful when paired with subtle everyday neutral makeup. Great color. So there is only 5 shades to choose from this shade range, but they're all beautiful and they all give you that gorgeous shine that we want without too much of that tacky feeling that a lot of women can't stand. They also give you a little bit of color, so like I said, they're for the commitment phobes. They're for people that don't want to commit to a bright, flat red on their lips. They want something that's a little more forgiving, a little bit more shine, a little bit more texture. So they're much more wearable for the average woman. They're wonderful. I highly recommend the formula, and if you haven't tried RBR, it would be a great place to start with the brand.